Traditionally, the airline hull war market witnesses very few losses in comparison to the hull and liability or risk sector, and often goes claim-free for years. Over time, the sector has experienced just a handful of major catastrophic claims, and generally, a typical loss year has tended to involve a single event. However, in the past 2 years, the frequency of hull war losses has increased significantly, and instead of witnessing 1 or maybe 2 losses in a year, the market has experienced 5 or 6 events, which have produced claims in excess of $700 million. This increased loss frequency has understandably put severe pressure on the hull war insurers. Hull war premium has remained at a fairly consistent level for many years, despite the size and profile of the world's airlines having grown and changed significantly during this time. However, the cumulative effect of the losses of 2014 and 15 was so substantial that it wiped away many years of profit for a large number of hull war underwriters. Whilst many expected a significant market reaction and upward rate trend in the aftermath of these losses, this never actually happened, as new capacity in opportunistic markets continue to offer attractive levels of pricing. Yet now, some months later, having witnessed further losses, inevitably we appear to have reached a turning point where reductions on certain risks are simply no longer considered viable. Airline accounts that have a high risk profile are more challenging to negotiate. While theoretically hull war capacity still remains relatively high, it has reduced significantly in recent months following sustained losses. A number of senior markets have left the class during the past 12 months as they deem the market business simply unprofitable. The active markets that are still writing are now increasingly selective in their participation, and as such the hull war class has become extremely segmented. Underwriters are ever more focused on limiting their exposure to large aggregate limits and high hull values, and those risks that operate in high risk areas or geographical hotspots. These factors mean that the actual capacity now available is often very limited for many airlines, and the market is now a far more challenging environment to work within. The hull war market can react extremely quickly to either large losses or changes in political environments by the use of 7-day notice clauses, although several airlines are now taking advantage of non-cancelable programs which allow for coverage certainty. However, the ever-changing global political situation and a seemingly growing terrorism threat appears to have put aviation back on the high-risk platform. With this in mind and a modest premium base that leaves little to cover even one major catastrophic loss, we therefore expect that the current market conditions and pricing discipline will be maintained for some time, as the market seeks to adopt a sensible and measured view to the risks that they are insuring.